6 weeks ago, we spoke about the Tikun Megafeh, and I quoted from the Tzemach Tzedek, the Shema Tzemach Tzedek, the Seder of saying the end of Parshas Tetzaveh, the construction of the Mizbeach, and then in Parshas Kisiso, the Mishchas, Shemen HaMishkan, and then the Ktoires, and then to say Pitum HaKtoires, and then to say the Psukim of Hashem Tzvoi Simonu 3 times, those 3 Psukim 3 times, and then to say the Parsha of, in Parshas, in Bamidbar, in Sefer Bamidbar, where Aaron was in Parshas Korach, when Aaron goes and takes the pan to stop the Torahs to stop the Megafeh, and then to say Kapitel Tzemach Zayin in Tilim, and then to say this pasuk Vayoma Aleim Yisrael Avihem in Kain Efes Asu, and then to say Tehillim Vihinoyam 3 times, and then Yoshev V'Seis. That was the Seder which I shared on this forum some 6 weeks ago, and during this time I've been trying to do it on a regular basis, on a daily basis. But what intrigued me is this pasuk of Vayomer Alehem. What's the connection of this pasuk? Vayomer Alehem Yisrael Avihem, that when the sons of Yaakov are gearing up to go back down to Mitzrayim to get provisions the second time, and they got into trouble the first time, they were accused of being spies, Shimon's be taken as a captive. So Yisrael, their father, says to them, in Cain, if that's the case, Ephoi, well, Zoisasu, this is what you should do. Take from the best fruit, the praise of the land, take it in your containers, your vessels, and take a gift for the man, the viceroy, ma'at sori, ma'at dvash, a bit of this, a bit of that, various spices, a bit of honey. He tells them to take various ingredients, various delicacies to take down to Mitzrayim. All right, that means a very beautiful pasuk. What has that got to do with averting a plague or the consequences of a plague? That was really what was bothering me, and I looked up in various sources. I couldn't find. And then I was looking for something else. You look for something else and you find, there's a sefer which I'll show in the next slide. There's a siddur called Shabsi Sofer. Shabsi Sofer must have lived about 400 years ago. He was a Talmud of the Levush. He was like a master in Dikduk, and he published a siddur, a Miyukdik siddur, and the Vada Arba Rotzes at the time made a kind of a ruling that anyone who prints a siddur has to kind of check it against the siddur of Shabsi Sofer. So in his Hakdama, he mentions this, you'll see in a moment, and refers to this Sefer Tzroir HaMoir. This Sefer Tzroir HaMoir, which you have now, you can see on this slide, is written by someone called Ram Saba, with an ayin at the end, Samach Beis Ayin, and it was probably published in Reish Samach Gimel. So he precedes the Arizal by a generation or two, and this is the Sefer Al HaTorah, the Tzroir HaMoir, the Sefer Al HaTorah, Al Derech HaPshat, and Al Derech HaSod. So now, V'chein Omar, you can see where the cursor is. V'chein Omar, the first line of this quote. V'chein Omar Zois Asu, K'moshe Osisi Li Esau. This is saying to his sons, we are now in a predicament. Well, do what I did when I got into a predicament vis-a-vis Esau. So that is Zois Asu is a remes to, I guess, to Esau. Because with Esau, my strategy was to buy him off with a gift. But can his skin dvorim? So Yaakov is telling his sons also, we have now a challenge with this viceroy of Egypt. We're going to work a 3-pronged strategy. The Doiren, we'll give him a gift, the Melchama, and the Tefillah. And so that was the reason why he sends them a gift. Let's send him an attractive gift. And then La Melchama, then we have the mentions there, and I have it underlined, yeah. Be'omroi ma'at sori ma'at dvash. And now here goes into Kabbalah. Limdom soid sand lavash, which is a Rosh Tevis of those 6 items: sori, dvash, loit, what's the other one? The other one, it's a Rosh Tevis, which has got a power in Kabbalah, and that was what he was. I guess he's saying that's La Milchama. Let's go down. I don't want to go too much into this because it's Kabbalah. Now go down to the second underlining. If you go into a region where there is a plague raging, when you enter the city, the gates of the city, you should recite this pasuk Gimel Pa'amim, and you will be protected from danger. And then he says this pasuk has got 24 words, and 3 times 24 equals 72. And so if you look up the Sefer, you'll see more beautiful stuff. But this is the earliest source I could find of saying this pasuk. And now we understand a little bit that Yaakov is sending his sons to a dangerous area, and he's telling them, take this pasuk with, and that's a kind of shmira when you're going to be in that place. So here, this is now,
but this is the earliest
copied from the
source I could find of saying this pasuk, and now we understand a little bit that Yaakov is sending his sons to a dangerous area, and he's telling them, take this pasuk with, and that's a kind of shmira when you're going to be in that place. So here, this is now what I've quoted from, copied from the Sefer of Siddur Shabti Sefer. So he's got the whole Seder HaMagefah in the Sefer.
And so he's really
in the Sefer, he has a whole chapter on what would be recited as a segula to protect in the time of Megafeh. And so he also brings this pasuk and some of the other things which the Tzemach Tzedek, which I quoted from the Tzemach Tzedek, are also over there in this Sefer. And so he's really pretty much quoting the Tzroir HaMoyes. You see here, where I'm pointing to, what's this pasuk got to do with? So he refers to the Tzroir HaMoyes. One more thing about this, and then go on to some halacha stuff. This is a Sefer called Mishnah's Chasidim. Mishnah's Chasidim was written by a Talmud of the Arizal, or perhaps 3 generations removed, Rebbe Menuel Chayriki, and he has a chapter, I think his Sefer, the second part of Mishnah, the first part is more Kabbalistic, like what I'd like to call geography, and the second part is more like an Orach Chaim going through the Seder, and you've got Maseches Motzei Shabbos, Maseches Shabbos, Maseches Yom Rishon, etc. He calls it in the style of Masechtas and Mishnah, Prokim and Mishnayos. So he's got I think in the Wednesday, he's got a whole thing about Megafeh, and this is, you see the first line, Gam Yom Be'ez HaMegafeh, and then look in Mishnah Hey, Chakach Yoima Apostle Vayoima Aleim Yisrael Avihem, and he says the whole Kavona Api Kabbalah.